What is good, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Odie and welcome to my Final Fantasy VII Remake News Update number 2. Let's start off with the latest key art that was released during the 30th anniversary of Final Fantasy. This image was released in March, 2 months before the disconnect with CyberConnect 2. With this image we can see some progression with the art direction in the game as well as a sense of staying true to the original. The city of Midgard looks really bright and a lot more illuminated than we've seen before. The city itself looks a lot more dense, maybe hinting at the possibility of exploring all of Midgard. That would be really awesome. There's a good possibility that since Square started production in-house that they might be holding back some serious news regarding the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Maybe production already started in-house before the cancellation with CyberConnect 2, and Square is farther along than we're aware of. Anyway, this is just a theory, I could be wrong. But if that is indeed the case, we would then be able to expect the first part of the Final Fantasy VII Remake in the next 3 years, as Square has already stated. A quote from Hamaguchi regarding the cancellation with CyberConnect 2. Quote, "Up until now, development has progressed by receiving external collaboration, but from here on out, with production and quality in mind, we're shifting to our in-house organization." End quote. It would seem as though that Square is not satisfied with CyberConnect 2's work, or they were planning this from the beginning. Either or, in-house development is great news. Now regarding some really fresh news from Square, they announced a Secret of Mana remake. So they're recreating a 2D game into a 3D game. A few days earlier, Square also announced that Final Fantasy 15 is getting a new mobile version with chibi versions of the characters. With these two announcements and the undeniable fact that Square has taken the dead horse known as Final Fantasy 15 and beaten it to oblivion for any little drop of money they can squeeze out of the poor beast, it is possible to see a similar remake of Final Fantasy VII in the same style of the Secret of Mana remake, or Final Fantasy III for the DS. Make 3D models of characters that look a lot more modern. And just not chibi, please not chibi like Final Fantasy 15's. And just update the graphics a bit. Like maybe just update the backgrounds, make them a little more poppy, like not as jagged and stuff. Boom, that's money waiting to be made. Bring it to the Nintendo Switch and I'll be very happy. Just don't create a Final Fantasy VII mobile chibi game like 15's. Please, Square, that's all I ask of you. With the 20th anniversary of Final Fantasy VII on the horizon, we have a chance to see something new. My guess would be at most a trailer. No release date or anything like that, don't get your hopes up. Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't even have a specific release date yet. I doubt we will really see anything significant from the anniversary, but just keep that in mind. And September 7th for North America, that's the Final Fantasy VII anniversary. But I want to know from you viewers, will we see CyberConnect 2's work in the final product of Final Fantasy VII? Will we see Final Fantasy VII Remake in the next 3 years? What do you think of my prediction regarding the Final Fantasy reimagining of the original game, just making it like a little more modern? Let me know. Also make sure to check out my first news update on the Final Fantasy VII Remake for all the latest. Alright, thank you to all the people that have watched this video. Fans like us are the whole reason why the Final Fantasy VII Remake is even happening. Keep grinding on those RPGs and I'll see you in the next update. Like this video if you're as hyped as I am for the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Subscribe for the latest news from Square. Alright, take care and see you next time.